kung ano ito. Sa lokal na terminolohiya, ito ay tinatawag na paango. Ito ay ginagamit ng ating mga ninuno upang magbigay babala sa panahon ng pagbabanta o pagsalakay ng kalaban o pagtawag tuwing may kasiyahan sa komunidad. Isa lamang ito sa mga makalumang kagamitan na makikita natin dito sa Benguet Provincial Museum. Halos 1,000 makalumang kagamitan ang tampok sa museo na ito na pinangangasiwaan ni Sir Kenneth Kelcho, Provincial Tourism Officer 1 ng Benguet PLGU.
Benguet Museum housed the artifacts representing 5 cultural communities of Benguet. These are known to be the Ibaloys, the Kankanaey, Kalangoya, Ilwa, Ikarawe. Actually, we have 8 categories. May we have the textile or Benguet attire, the kitchenware, farm implements or agricultural tools, the World War II paraphernalia, and the musical instruments. We have the miscellaneous collections that includes furnitures, ritual materials, and jewelries or accessories, and of course, photographs. Most of the collections are donations from individuals who are cultural workers who have a passion and culture that they would want to pass to the next generation. So they want to house it inside the museum so that it will not get lost and the story will go on and on. That is to educate people for educational purposes.
Marami nang bumisita dito upang matutunan ang iba't ibang tradisyon at kultura ng mga taga-Benguet gaya ng mummification process.
We are one among the 3 tribes in the whole world who mummified their dead intentionally. That was borrowed or taken from the National Geographic, who documented the mummies in 2002. So they say that the pharaohs of Egypt, the Chinchorro mummies or Peruvian mummies of Peru and Chile, and of course Benguet mummies of the Philippines. We have a lot of mummies found all over the world, but they were mummified accidentally. So the pictures you can see are pictures taken by the National Geographic in Discovery Channel, but the rest of the pictures were taken from Google. And of course, we have lots of mummies, especially in the municipality of Cabayan. So to find numbers of mummies in Cabayan, although there are some other places who have their own. But most of the mummies that we have here are mummies that are found in Timbak Cave in Cabayan, in Bangaw or Gusaran. We used to have mummies that was displayed here in Benguet Museum, but there was a memorandum from the National Museums that mummies are supposed to be brought back to their original resting places in rock shelters and caves because they are non-artifacts. They are human remains, so it has to be brought to their original resting places.
Bukod pa sa mga artifacts, may iba't ibang aktibidades din ang sinasagawa nila Kelcho.
We are happy to have these learners coming to the museum from the elementary, high school, and of course tertiary. So, meron kami interactive activities, programs and activities that is to educate them. We have worksheets, we have activity materials, and we also have tutorials for Benguet dances and music. Benguet dances, especially Tinaktakyan and Tinaldi, scheduled during Tuesdays and Thursday afternoon para interesting tsaka engaging mga cultural materials na nakikita nila sa loob.
Ayon sa kanya, importante na matutunan ng kabataan ang kanilang cultural identity.
Kailangan yan. Aside from it is under Republic Act 11961, Series of 2023, tsaka yung sa RA 11292, the Seal of Good Local Governance Act of 2019. So kailangan meron yung mga programs ang LGU to cater to this, yung mga cultural heritage. Much more, ayaw nating mangyayari na in 20 years from now na lost tribe na ang Benguet. Kailangan vibrant pa rin yung culture in Benguet.
Ang museo ay bukas mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 8 to 5 p.m.
So we encourage everyone to please come. Should you have any questions to us, we will love to answer your queries, your questions. And we will discuss more on the things that you see inside. So waiting for you.
Para sa Healthier Benguet, Jake Wallace Abag.